You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Is Pharaoh still existing? As he before, resembling an Israelite, not being treated right, enslaved day and night. Oh, we just can't go on this way. We just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go on this way. We like the Israelites still in pain. We just can't. Night and day, for next to nothing pay, so they can't see the way. We don't enjoy equal facility, like Pharaoh and company, brainwashing we say we free. We just can't go this way. We just can't go this way. Please deliver us today. We just can't go. We suffer like this. You said that you would take care of the poor, just like you did in Egypt. When Pharaoh had the Israelites in bondage, you delivered them. But here again, we are in the same khaki van. We have those modern Pharaoh who oppress the poor, who represents Israel. They confuse us with so much lies. Just come on. ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from the Lord. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up to judgment day. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. Be like the Israelites did. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go on this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Must we get old and gray? And the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites living there. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, we just can't go this way.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, or black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that they care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man have to keep on jamming, but black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. Say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we have to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that dragon eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking. You get it there easy. You got to practice economy. From getting licks from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, make up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me brother, cover me sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you
every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And ladies and gentlemen, as soon as you get it, don't forget, Shelly Live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we always say, doesn't matter what color t-shirt you have on a pink t-shirt, a purple t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt. Each and every one is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, we are the only program on the planet where we originate, we don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, come with me. We have dad on WZYE, Santa Meditate.
That is the man himself who coined that for us. They call him Dr. Love, Rennie Muhammad, boy. Caribbean Soul, they do a good one for we, you know. But you have to do a remix. You have to do a remix. And of course, first we say to bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And we put that in words for you. Take a listen.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, with our official birth names too. Yeah, we ain't none to hide. You know what I mean? We give you our names. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening. Good evening. It's a pleasure being here with you. You look, what should I say? Very official today in your outfit.
Well, I'm going on teaching in school where them PNM people that say I don't teach.
I know.
You know, Tommy's interesting, eh? Think about this, right? A little black boy from Chumaka, Clavantel, building one apartment, 2-1. Left Trinidad and Tobago with his one grip.
And $35.
Eh?
And $35 in the pocket.
$35 in your pocket. Yeah. 35 TT or US. Yeah? Come to the United States of America, Tommy. Living, building one apartment, 200, Tommy. Where was a 2-bedroom. And 6 of us in there with my single parent. And a single parent also with my mother. 6 of us, 2-bedroom. Yeah? And you will think that the PNM people, especially 61% of them that support the PNM, right? Will say, boy, you know, that fella could be an example for the whole of communities like Chumaka. But them PNM people don't think so. They don't think so. Right? Oh God, they just want to call you all kind of thing. But my back broad, if you're growing up in Chumaka, I don't know how to take it, you know, Tommy.
I know.
You understand?
Yeah, because it's rough.
Well, I grew up rough, barefoot, boy. I remember, Tommy, I run a race from St. Augustine to Bath area. And I run that race in my Bata Doric. If you go to my Facebook page, Tommy, you'll see a picture of me running. That is on Eastern Main Road. And I have one a Bata Doric running. Imagine that? A Bata Doric, you know. You remember
Did
Doric?
did it last? Did it make the whole trip?
You mean the race?
Did Doric make the trip?
Of course. But a Bata Doric boy. Well, I didn't have no choice because I all I had. Right? It's either run barefoot or run in a Bata Doric. I run in a Bata Doric. And you want to hear this? I win the race too, you know. So when I just use the quote, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you're responsible for you. Come, I really mean that. And Tommy, instead of them people on them PNM people, right? Say, boy, that fella come out of the bowels of the beast, boy. And Tommy, fighting for a building in his community for them to renovate it. That same PNM, they're fighting me down. Tommy, where the people? Tommy, help me here, man. What is them people mindset, boy?
They ain't ready yet.
They ain't ready? Nah. You getting that easy excuse, Tom. You getting them off that easy? They ain't ready yet? That is it? Nah, Tommy, man. You gonna let them go so easy, man.
Let me take this call here right quick.
Yeah. All right. So folks, let's go to the chat. I didn't get that. So boy, Volsang say what, boy? Volsang say not today, Mr. Intellectual, boy. Oh God! Volsang coming 2:56 p.m. Yes. Volsang trying to break record, boy. Good afternoon, Walls, Uncle Tommy, and the rest of the contributors on the chat. Volsang ain't easy, boy. I like that. That is a dedication day. That is a serious dedication. Mr. Intellectual say, blessed evening, pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all had a marvelous Monday. Applause for Vol this evening, boy. Let me give him an applause for that. Yeah. Let me give him an applause for that. Let me give him an applause.
Yeah, Vol come in first, boy.
Yeah, but early, you know, boy. Let me give him an applause for that, Tommy. Volsang, you get your applause, brother. Oh God, early, you know, boy. Man ain't making joke, boy. No joke, you know. But Tommy, I see our next person coming early tonight too, boy. Yeah, he getting early, boy, Mr. Intellectual. Hey, Daryl, super sad. Welcome, boy. How you been, man? That's another one of the originals, you know.
Yep.
The original Dan Dada, you know. Caribbean Soul, welcome.
Good night, Soul.
All right, let me hear what Slimy at it. Not Slimy. Why calling him? I'm going to how busy at to say. Good day, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street, all listeners. Share the life. Quote of the day. Every day bucket go a well. One day the bottom go come out. Yeah, I hear about that one.
Yep.
Today menu curry, mokoro with rice, with a glass of lime juice. Tell me what is mokoro?
I know what moko is, but I know what mokoro is.
No. I think Bijam just trying to start something. I feel so. Mokoro?
If I mean moko, you know what moko is?
Moko Jambi?
No, moko is a type of plantain.
Already small little fat one?
Ah, yes.
Hey. All I think I know nothing.
I hear you.
Busy trying to catch me there, boy. Yeah, blow you up this time, Busy. I know what moko is, man. They are the green one and they are the ripe one too.
That's right. I feel it's moko. Yeah. I feel it's moko he's talking about.
You feel so? Oh, you know what? Call back, man. I'm a phone on do not disturb. Sorry about that. I had the phone on do not disturb.
I send you a video there was.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see it. I want to talk to you about that. Hey, busy. Welcome.
Yeah, good back, good back. Moko is a fish. It's a catfish.
oh, Mokoro is a fish.
Is that fish?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
catfish.
it's a catfish.
No, I never had that.
It's not ready by COP. COP was buying them.
Who is buying it?
COP.
You go, you need salt water.
He says COP is
Catfish,
buying
yeah,
Mokoro.
catfish.
What size it
Yeah.
is? It big, it's small or what? What size?
But that good size. Some of them have about a foot, some have 2 feet. It depends, you know.
Oh,
They're real sweet. Real sweet.
oh, okay. Okay. No, never had that.
Sorry, Moko.
I don't know what Mokoro is either.
No, me and Tommy, listen, these days you're coming up with some good one, you know. I never had that. And I don't think plenty people in Trinidad had that. Be honest with you.
Plenty people know about that.
Eh?
Yes. It's only people from Chomaka can know about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Around South and like COP and COP don't mind that.
You feel COP, you know about that?
Yes, COP is the boss. He know about that.
What about KFC? You think KFC go know?
I don't know about.
What about Brooklyn?
But
Brooklyn, the half chef.
but I might know about it, you know, because if they go up in the country and think you will know about it.
Eh?
It's a kind of catfish, like.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. But COP,
Mm.
yeah, come out now. You know about it.
But you know, what kind of lime juice is this? Is it concentrated lime juice? Is it the green lime?
No, you got the tree, I have a lime tree, I got the lime.
Oh, yeah. You have a lime tree in your yard, boy?
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah, I'm a lime tree.
Seedless? Them lime are seed in it or the seedless?
No, you have a seed, but they got the seed.
Oh, that's seed. Oh, okay.
That what you want? Organic.
Take a sense inside and then
Eh?
ice and it tastes good.
Yeah. Hold on, busy. Go ahead, Tommy.
I say you want them organic with seeds.
Yeah. That's why I asked him. Because I know if it are no seeds, that's GMO.
Some does have seed, some does not.
No, well, if it are no seed, that's GMO.
Mhm.
Yeah, anytime it are no
Yeah.
seed, they plant them, they get the GMO seed on them and plant them, and when they grow, is no seeds in them. GMO. Yeah.
That's a different brand.
Yeah, different
Different
brand.
species or whatever, right?
Yeah. Correct is right. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Yeah, man.
nice.
Bless. Yeah.
I love to listen, right?
Right. Yeah. Curry Mokoro, boy.
Mokoro.
I wonder if Mr. Intellectual have had that.
He probably will know it too.
Yeah? Okay. Yes, I did, Hanif, but I can't help but feel that I'm given the chance. Thank you. Nadira, welcome. Good night, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and the entire village. You're inside. Jason Nesbitt, you're inside. Pleasant night, Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy. Yeah. Wait now, boy. Jason only saying good night to Nadira, boy. Where is that? Hey, Tommy? Tommy, that your family?
Yeah, they look like my
You know Nadira?
Hmm?
I know when Patty come in, plenty people say hello to Patty. Hey, but what is this? Tommy, look who come in early tonight, boy.
Mr. Julian.
Yeah, boy. Something. I want to know, boy. I know what to say, nah? All right. He said, good evening, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and WZYE. What? And he put an emoji too, you know, Tommy? He raising the level, boy. He raising the level.
But Walls, I suspect something.
What?
Two brothers have grandsons with the name Jason.
Two brothers and grandson?
Two brothers have grandsons with the name Jason. Because I suspect Jason is my Uncle Frederick grandson.
All right, Jason. Confirm that for me, Jason.
Confirm that for me.
That for me.
Your grandfather is Frederick Nisbet.
Oh, you from Sally Bay too?
No. My father not from Salibe. My father is Remian,
Okay.
but his brother was living somewhere.
You grew up in one of that middle class community, man.
Whatever you say,
But
I know.
Arima wasn't middle class, Tommy. Let me be honest now, man.
But everybody in Trinidad at one point was looking for it, was working hard.
Tommy, everybody working hard wasn't middle class. My mother was working real hard. Real hard. You understand?
I know about the class thing, man.
What do you mean you know what the class? You know Trinidad always was class.
True, but I know about me being in any class or my family
But
being in any
Tommy,
class.
you grew up in Marabella, Palaseco, Sally Bay. When I went to Sally Bay for the first time, I said, "Wee, up here nice boy." I went to all inclusive update, Tommy. I used to go all every time I go to Trinidad, the first all inclusive I used to go was Sally Bay. As a
Yeah, I
matter of
know.
fact, the first all inclusive I went in Trinidad was Sally Bay.
Yeah, that's by Headley.
Yeah, boy. Ooh, Tommy boy. Boy, if I used to, and I see some fellas there, boy, hug up some tree inside of it. They was trying to drink out the place. I see a few men hug up some tree inside of it, boy. I ain't
Greedy
going
man. Greedy
eh?
man. Greedy
Greedy
man.
men, boy. Them fellas them trying to drink out the place. And I see them, the thing in you halfway through the finish yet, and the men hugging up trees.
Eh,
I ain't like, Shanika, welcome. Good evening, Wall Street and Tommy, and all in the village. Hope all well with you and blessings. Thank you very much, Shanika. Mickey the Ghost Rider, boy. PNM have no fruits, no production, no transformation. We have a SAE with murders galore. It's like the Wild Wild West. PNM must go. Go now, boy. Go now. Oh, God. Go now, boy. Don't waste no time. Raiz, welcome. Is that Riaz, right? Blessed night to all. Blessed night to you, Riaz. Mickey the Ghost Rider said the odd couple, small pen, and the witch doctor must go. God, the witch doctor, boy. Hey, Tommy, you see that? You see that? That CARICOM press conference honoring Prime Minister Rowley? Boy, if you see these shots, the minister take at and some of them prime minister take at him. The president about he was stone face. He's a stone face. Them fellas,
remember saying that yesterday?
eh?
Yesterday I was saying that I was talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, them fellas talk the truth, but you stone face and all kind of thing. They were
Yeah,
sending a message to him.
Ali and Gonzalez both and one other guy they mess him up in a nice way.
Yeah, a nice way. What does stone face mean? I mean, think about it. If somebody say you're stone face, that's a compliment?
No.
Please, man. They were very diplomatic, all right, and honest in telling people exactly what Prime Minister Raul is. He's a stone-faced leader.
He's always been that way.
Yeah. So why nobody shouldn't be upset, but the pastor with the internet search engine trying to change it now, change the narrative. You know, he's the number one misleading person on.
If you play the video I sent you today, you will hear what that had to say.
Who's that? Who had to say he?
You know what the Bajan who talking in that video.
Oh, Tommy, I hear that, and afraid to play that.
You're afraid? You're afraid?
Yeah, because YouTube might. I don't know if all the information he has in there is right, and YouTube might want to pull it down for misleading information. But that fella, Tommy, I told you all yesterday, and many people got upset at me when I read the definition of a terrorist. Remember that?
Yep.
And I stated, Prime Minister Rowley is a terrorist. And
And
the
when
big guy come and say, the Bajan guy come and say the same thing.
yeah.
The same exact thing.
Yeah.
When you look at the meaning of a terrorist, Prime Minister Rowley faced on it. Because of his behavior.
Yeah, the analysis by that Bajan is something else.
Was excellent, splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous, spectacular, splentastic, wonderfulicious, and fantabulous. He hit the nail on the head.
True.
Yeah. What is Mickey the Goose Rider? What the investment of project increasing our GDP? The PNM after 9 years is absolutely zero. Yeah. Hear this one. Hear this next one. Hear this next one. Wall Street, can you tell me what is the national dish of Trinidad and Tobago?
Tell
Just
you what,
go and ask D.R. Singh when he didn't know the watchwords of Trinidad and Tobago. Go and ask him. Ask him. He's a PNM minister. Go and ask him. P. Fox. What's the national dish? Curry saltfish and dumpling.
bacon shark.
Bacon shark, yeah, bacon shark. That is the national dish. With a sorrel. Bacon shark with a sorrel. That is the national dish. What kind of question them that's come out from Tommy? We don't know it's come out, boy. What is the national dish of Trinidad and Tobago?
Let me ask Bisram. Let me ask Bisram.
Yeah, ask Busy. Busy, what is the national dish? What is the national dish? Please. Jenny C, welcome. Yeah. What kind of dotishness damn and them fellas just come with, boy? Cool runner, good night, Wall Street and Tommy and everyone. Good night to you. Jerome Moses, welcome. Bumati, welcome.
Bumati.
Oh, this phone going on disturb again, boy. Hold up, eh? My phone on do not disturb. Sorry about that, folks. Hey, you got a call back. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Good evening, Mr. Hanson. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening to all the callers. When you live happy, so everybody alive, George, Mr. God. Mr. Hanson, the national dish of Trinidad and Tobago is roti with red ink on it. Because after that, there's a big red ink cookie, and then there's other eat the roti with the red ink on it. That's the national dish.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hanson.
Yeah. No. Roti doubles and polori. That's the national dish, Tommy.
All right.
Yeah, roti doubles and polori. Yeah. Maybe a Guyanese fish. Kulona says a Guyanese fish. I tell you that.
Mokoro?
Huh? Mr. Intellectual says I don't eat fish, but I know about it.
You eat catfish.
If I ever eat catfish?
He doesn't eat catfish.
Yeah, he doesn't eat catfish. I never eat catfish either, you know. I never eat that. Bad Meha, welcome. KFC inside.
Hello?
Yeah, KFC, what's happening, man?
Hey, come on in.
And locally everything.
KFC,
Oh,
you ever had Mokoro? Eh?
my national dish is stone face and water.
For KFC,
Stone face and goat. Oh,
you ever had Mokoro? A catfish, Mokoro.
I catfish. I am from Stilas. You talk about West Coast.
No, Bishram tell me about some Mokoro he was having today. I don't never hear about that before.
We got all them river fish and them.
Oh.
We got fish with roti and kind of thing and catch them.
And PNM for
Wall Street,
yeah.
talking about who cooking and cooking. I see a story today that family will treat they eat for the day.
They need for the day?
No, the kind of for help.
What
They have
boy?
no food, they have no place to go.
Hmm.
And they just talking, what you cooking? Mr. What you see the Prime Minister Stoneface is the Barbados thing there.
Yeah.
You saw the man look like a red drunkard boy.
Hmm. Hmm.
The man dance and all kind of thing, you know.
I ain't see it now. I don't
Yeah.
I don't even want to see them thing on them, be honest with you.
The man went across and drink scotch and eat shrimps and all kind of thing, boy.
But
I,
I thought Karina should say he didn't drink alcohol. And she calypso.
you don't drink, you eat it. You love it better. Don't think I'm going to drink. But I see this one resign, boy. And he begged to go in a party, boy.
Lala?
Lala from the UNC.
Oh yeah, I see he resigned too.
Yeah, he resigned. Guy Griffiths, I have open for him.
Oh, you going over by Gary? Hmm.
Waiting for somebody to call him.
Alright, you go see.
Boy, election, them looking to bring down the party and give it to them more kind of thing. And the party with.
It ain't go work.
Party get more stronger.
Yeah, it ain't go work. It ain't go work. It ain't go work.
Like when we.
Nah, it
And
won't
when
work.
I start greedy man,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
only pay them let us push out a race and they call them reject from the UNC and put them in big high position.
Yep.
And people in the party for years, them ain't getting high position there.
Nothing for them. Nothing for them.
What
Starve.
what you plan them the 5 people in the main plan in the PNM. What them Mr. Wall Street? Eh?
Eh?
I said watch the 5 people the main plan in the PNM.
Yeah.
Watch them now.
Eh.
And the PNM like to push and ball. The UN send them as thieves and that's a terrorist and like to push as a terrorist stuff.
You know them that's how
And
they
watch
do
the
it.
players in the UN and watch the players in the PNM.
Yeah.
So what should I touch your back? What you
Yeah,
don't
man.
want to give me the beam, sir.
Bless.
I'll get back in.
Yeah, man. Bijram says, Uncle Tommy, I think I have many stepbrothers. Hey, look, Anderson Wilson, boy. Anderson Wilson, boy. Anderson from Akira and Anderson and the Beaton, boy. Mickey Ghost Rider says, if you truly love yourself, you could never hurt another person. That's true, you know.
True.
That's very true.
True.
That's true. I'm telling you. Yeah. Mickey Ghost Rider, you preach there, boy. Lucky Lal, welcome. Pleasant good night to all. Pro TCNM boss a mark today. What mark is that, boy? All right, Tommy, look, you get an answer here. Uncle Tommy, my grandfather name is Regan.
Okay.
You know Regan?
No, I ain't sure who Regan is.
Okay.
My father would probably know Regan. That's why my father's cousin.
Okay. The opposition Bajan member hit him out the ballpark. TC played it this evening. This man actually put this definition in there, you know, Tommy. Listen to PNM Fox. A stone-faced leader refers to a leader who shows very little emotion, appearing stoic and impassive, much like a literal stone face, often conveying an image of seriousness, unwavering resolve, and a lack of outward emotional expression in their leadership style. You know what that means, PNM Fox? It means evil and wickedness. That's what that means. Thanks for putting that definition. That means evil and wickedness. Right? Thank you very much. I think that was the smartest thing you put since you've been on this program here. A stone-faced leader. Tommy, you man actually went and get a definition to confirm what we are saying, you know. Right? Very little emotion. Stoic and impassive. Much like a literal stone face. PNM folks, all your real, you take the cake, brother. But that is good though. That is good. I like how you confirm what we said. Yeah, you confirm what we said. They didn't say how the prime minister, you know, was a compassionate leader. A leader who people look up to, right? Who people, when they see him, they feel good. You told me?
Yep.
They didn't say none of that, you know. Stone face. That's what they call him. Stone face.
So like somebody in the Soviet Union.
Huh?
So like one of them from the Soviet Union.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct is right. Like the fellow from the Soviet Union. Somebody said the national dish is Pharaoh. It's staplers. Doubles. I gotta call back this person. I gotta call back that person. Now, Dira, when you go to buy shark and bake, you just get catfish most of the time. Okay. Somebody say it's yam and balize juice. Man say Callaloo is the national dish of Trinidad and Tobago. Tommy, you ever had? Okay, Callaloo is the national dish. Somebody says Pharaoh. Cascadoo is an armored fish. An armored catfish. Okay. Mr. Rima, welcome. Tata and Cascadoro is a catfish. Tata? Where's Tata? You ever had that?
I guess we learning.
You mean Cascadoo? Cascadoo is Cascador, right?
Yeah, the same Cascadoo, yeah.
Yeah. I hear about Cascadoo, but me, you know, it's Tata. In Trinidad, when you say Tata, you know what that means?
Oh yeah, I mean Fisi.
What kind of fish is that, Mr. Rima? Okay. You ever had Tata? I mean, you know what kind of fish is that?
Tata,
what kind of fish is that?
I know about Tata.
Yeah, I know about Tata either. Lucky Lal said the national dish will be a thing of the past. As yams from Ghana, the Puna and Labrico will take over. Oh God. Mr. Rima said catfish sweeter than kingfish and shark. All right. Have your eyes to see and ears to hear. Those of us, by your virtues, will always tell the truth. Yeah, well, maybe just tell the truth in here. Correct is right. Fox Islam actually get the definition for his PM. He did. And pompous. Cool runner, you're right. Very pompous. That is our next one. PNM Fox say evil and wickedness according to your understanding of the English language. That what you put up there? I didn't put that definition. You put it up there. Hey, Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
The man went and do a cut and paste and he put it in, right? And when people talk about it, he upset. Look at here. You put up that as stone-faced leader. He's first the leader who shows very little emotion. You know, sometimes people with little emotion, but are we going appearance stoic and impassive? much like a literal stone face, often conveying an image of seriousness, unwavering resolve, evil and wickedness. That's the definition you put up there, PNM Fox. That's what you think of your prime minister. Sad. Sad. No, it isn't sad. It's sad. Sorry, I shouldn't say it's sad. I shouldn't say it's sad. Sorry. Lucky last stone face, but also more like Scarface and Margaret Thatcher to rule with an iron fist. Yeah, yeah, Mr. Intellectualist, T-A-T-A, Tata. Folks, when we come back, we'll study night. Tommy Mohammed, welcome. Good night, Professor Walsheet and Uncle Tommy. They're using catfish as shark. They just pee on it for the smell. Just pee on it. Yeah, Mr. Florida.
Hey, good evening. I'll give you some answer. My definition for stone faces, Jurassic.
Hmm.
You don't have me and the two of them hands.
Yeah.
And they sit the woman over their head and drag them by the hair.
Yeah.
And they just be running around and that is what like Jurassic.
Mm.
So let me just use the term Jurassic on them.
Yeah.
Like a dinosaur.
Correct is right.
All right, Mr.
Okay.
Okay.
Vijram said the way how things going now, any dishes are national dish as long as it fully up. Caribbean soul said Tata is a family to the Cascadoo. The one does clean fish tank, but delicious. Wait. Why reading this correct? That's clean fish tank, but delicious to eat.
Wow.
So them just eat all them other people. What all them other people do? All them other fish do.
Yeah. It's sounding, it's sounding a little bit out there.
But I tell you what, a name like Tata, man. Mr. Rima, you don't eat plenty Tata. Mr. Rima, don't eat plenty Tata. Oh God. Yeah, busy. Busy, you don't eat Tata? You don't eat Tata?
No, because you make a mistake there, right? The fish are close to Cascadoo. It's a fish called Chateau.
Chateau?
Yeah, it resembles the Cascadoo.
Okay.
Somebody in the chat group could correct that, right? They make a mistake by using that word, but it's Chateau.
But you ever had Tata? You ever eat Tata?
No, it's Chateau. They make a mistake with the spelling.
No. Busy. Where we talking about? Chateau too far from Tata, man. Mr. Rima had Tata.
No, she make a bad spelling there. To me.
All right.
Chateau is a fish close to Cascadoo. It resembles.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It resembles. Probably she could correct it with the spelling.
Yeah, man. No, look, Roland Nelson correct it. All right, yeah. Roland Nelson say we're going for the break, folks. Roland Nelson say is torta. Like torta, Tommy? But I don't know how Mr. Rima could get that so wrong, Tata. You think what Mr. Rima right is Tata? Well, look, somebody else saying this here. Lucky Lal say is called Mama Teta, a family of Cascadura. And then they say, I don't know nothing. All right, let's go in for the break, folks. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere. Kizzy, you want to hold? All right, she missed that call. All right, folks, we're going for the break. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
At the end of the legal limits of this term, I will resign this office and go off to my family.
Before you go, before you pack and run away, I wanna fly. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. Well, you began in the Senate of opposition and waited your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving directions, you studied and learned. You paid attention to Robbie Pandey Kamla, observed all their mistakes. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take. Cause we give you a turn to ride in DPM1 motor car. We change the whole interior with propaganda, it's smelling drunk, sour. We give you 2 turns as PM of the station. So now it's my Creole obligation to give you a turn before your resignation. Remember, it's me who call Eric Duffy. We call Chambers Duncy. It's your turn now. It's me who beat Robbie like a Bobali. It's your turn now. So if we say you are a bully, don't take personally. Your turn now. Go tell your friends and your family, it comes with the duty. It's your turn now. Do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will pepper you like a chow. Dr. Pharaoh, it's your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away, I wonder what Penny and Avery have to say. Before you go, before you think you'll get away, you tell the world you go lock, call the heart up. Once you get the vote. You say the buck is going to stop at the TP top when you took your oath. The airport scandal section 34 email gate. Like a raging bull, you declared war and we took the bait. But since you get your turn, nobody at jail for corruption. Since you get your turn, no members of the opposition in prison. Since you get 2 turns, you promise to set things right. White collar crime you vow to fight. What is a set-up back with no fight? Remember, it's we who call Pandey racist. We even call him rapist. Your turn now. Silver fox end up in jail till he come out looking frail. Your turn now. So if we say your government represents the 1%, your turn now. Really rich get richer. The poor man in the gutter. Your turn now. Do not believe your powers of Lekato could overthrow the power of a Calypso. The ancestors wouldn't allow. Dr. Pharaoh, your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away. So much unemployment, but still you raise your pay. Before you think you'll get away. I remember deceased Patrick Manning named you Rot, the Rottweiler, because every car that passed around the corner, you chased down the tire. Political battles that came your way, you stood up and fought. And when they came with their slander and their hearsay, you took them to court. So we gave you a turn to guard, protect and defend the treasury. We gave you a turn to secure the national security. We gave you 2 turns to be the mastermind, reduce violence and crime, but murder's at the highest of all times. Remember, it's me who call Manning Emperor. We call him a dictator. Your turn now. We treat patos like a louse. Kick him out by Lise House. It's your turn now. So if we say you are a puppet, you're lying in him but pocket. Your turn now. And with your shining bald head, we find your dread and a natty dread. Your turn. Well, do not believe cause you brought Manning down. You could do the same with the Calypso crown, and then act holier than thou. Dr. Rowe, your turn now. Before you go, before you pack and run away. Israel Russian behavior, just as Patrick said. Before you go, before you think you'll get away. After 45 years of public service, you deserve arrest. So you anointed as you're that too young to try with the mess. Now we hearing that your support base having real problem. Next election, they voting for a caring face to sit at the helm. Cause you fail in your turn to diversify the economy. Yes, you fail in your turn to create a real creative industry. You failed in your turn to be a superstar. Legalize marijuana and make Fitzgerald the line minister. Remember, it's we who called Kamala Trunka. She's smoking marijuana. Your turn now. Well, you say what's that? You talk about she cap. No! So if she talk about your father and the young thing that you slaughter. But wait, did I mention your $1 million pension? Well, do not believe you invincible or that youngster is really capable. Look, I hope that you don't get vexed, but young Stuart, it's your turn next. Before you go, before you pack and run away. Well, now you know I what the people have to say. Before you go, before you think you'll get away.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And Ban Meha, yes, we're going to play the Skinner Park version where the P&M people try Tommy to make him lose his cool, but he made it to the backyard. Yeah. Caller, welcome.
Hi, good evening, Uncle Ansem and Uncle Tommy and Ansem.
How are you, Kizzy?
I'm all right.
Wonderful.
I just calling to tell you something.
Yeah.
The name of the fish that you're talking about right now is not tata, it's theater.
Theater?
Yeah, it's theater. So that's it's family to the catfish and stuff. Yeah, theater.
Oh,
hello?
Theater. Yeah, no, we hearing you. Theater.
Yeah, theater.
Okay.
It's family to the cascadoo and the catfish.
Yeah.
But it's also a scavenger fish as well. So
people eating a scavenger fish?
Yeah, people has normally put it in the aquarium to clean out the moss and whatever it might have in the aquarium. But people has eat it.
Okay.
Maybe I guess when you catch it in the river. But anyhow you take it as a scavenger fish, whether it's in the river or it's in the aquarium.
Thank you so much, Kizzy.
All right,
Thank you.
Uncle Ansem and
Thank
Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay, kids.
Tommy, you telling me you eating a scavenger fish? You know what that like, Tommy? That like a manikou.
True.
A manikou is a scavenger too, right? Manikou does eat anything, right?
Anything.
And people, but you know why? Wait, Tommy, you know I never had manikou? I never had Mr. Rima fish either. I never had that. Mr. Rima make up a fish, you know, Tommy. Mr. Rima, we should get a fish.
She raised a She raised a fish.
Mr. Rima pay a theater in the oh God, in the thing, in the
aquarium.
oh God, in the aquarium, And when she come back, it was a tata. She put a tata. When it come back, it was a tata. She put a tata. And when she come back, it was a tata. Oh, God. Yeah. Hey, Olio, you see that video with this serious? Afraid to play that one. Even though the Bajan fella was on the money, Tommy, afraid to play it because, I mean, it's so serious and it's so accurate that I'm afraid that YouTube might hear terrorists in it. You remember how they used to take you down when you're calling talking about the vaccine? Remember that, right?
True.
YouTube used to censor you for that. Folks, that video, if all you haven't seen it, it is so 100% correct. And the guy quote things from the UN. And I told you all that when they're talking about, when he talk about what he talk, and I look up for the definition of a terrorist.
I'm going to post it on the ZYE chat.
Huh?
I'm going to post it on ZYE chat.
Yeah. Post it in there. Listen to that fella. Kurt Allen's song is nonsense. I bet you he like Kareem Ashe's song.
Of course.
But Kareem Ashe talk about a fella who don't drink alcohol. Let me say hello to Prime Minister Rowley. Yeah? A fella who don't drink alcohol, Tommy.
Uh-huh.
Kareem Ashe. Well, I'm not going to blame Kareem Ashe. You know why? Because the fella write the song for she and she just sing it.
True.
Wherever she gets she to sing, she just sing it. Right? But the last 2 years, you know, Kareem Ashe, why she service PNM Party Group 10. Call her welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Tommy post it and send it on WhatsApp now, so I'll get to see it. And I true, Mr. Hanson, don't really play it yet until, you know, before they really flag you.
Yeah, they go flag you for that.
Yeah, so the last joke I make about the fish, I feel Mr. Rima talking about a fish dealing with Colgate because she's talking about Tata. You know, the Tata control.
Oh, God. Yeah. You go post it. I get it, Tommy. Yeah, I get it. And I listen to it. I say, wait, boy, that fella on the money, you know. I say, boy, should I put it up on the page, boy? I say, nah, boy. I won't take that chance. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Good night to my friends on the corridor transformation. Good night to you. Lucky Lal says, Bumati says, Lucky Lal is correct. Its name is Tata. Face is more flat. It look like Cascadoo. So many people will be upset when we talk about food here, you know. What's that? Plico Thomas, Plico, sucker mouth catfish, what we call Tata. You see, Mr. Rima open a can of worms, boy. Good night to you, Anna. Tommy, a stone-faced leader is worthy of praise. Imagine that, Tommy. What is wrong with them in truth, boy? After the man called the leader evil and wicked by putting the definition of a stone-faced leader, he trying to
sanitize. He's trying to sanitize the situation now.
Trying to sanitize, yeah, correct is right. He's trying to sanitize it now. You went and looked for the definition for all of us. As a matter of fact, this is what PNM Fox put up, Read it there. Evil and wickedness. That is what PNM Fox posts about his own leader. PNM Fox, it's sad. Well, no, it ain't really sad. It ain't sad. You post the truth. So I can't be upset with you. Oh, you haven't trouble to spell the name of the fish. Who is this? tell me this is somebody. All right. I'll let that person go ask some money too. Miss Santa Cruz said good night to my friends on the chat. Bumati said, I remember my dad used to cook. He used to cook. He used to cook that fish. Oh God, Banma, why you going after? Why you going after Anna? Banma, why you going after the lady? Didn't post nothing, but you're going after she, Banma. Why? Patricia, pleasant evening, Professor Walsh. Uncle Tommy and visitors in the village. Pleasant good night. Tommy Mohammed, welcome. Yeah, Rajendra, that is true to know. That is one of the best songs. PNM people upset with that song, you know, Tommy. You know who them want to win, Tommy? Them all party group 10 to win. You know who's that? PNM party group 10.
Ashe?
Yeah. Them want Ashe to win. But yeah, my thing, eh? Last Bajan first, Young Brother second, and Marshall Montano third. Or three in that area. Three of them, anyway, they could go anyhow. All right, hold on. Let me see something here. Tommy, take it from me.
Yeah. I particularly like Young Brother. I would put Young Brother first because I find like he's refreshing. And that's what we need in the Calypso arena. Anyway, I look forward to see what comes out of it. Anybody have the results of the medium bands? You can call in and let us know who won and who came whatever. Because I didn't get a chance to look at the medium bands. Professor, you back or you still out? Well, this is Carnival week, so I guess who's into Carnival in a big way, they're playing itself, and tourists has to be arriving in droves at this particular point. I know they must have came in for Fiesta in a big way too. You back, Anselm?
Yeah. Somebody sent my voice, no day. It's a new person. All right. I'll go play it. Send it to me, I'll go play it.
Do you have the results of the medium bands?
Cats and Jammers win. The Tobago band. I know the other results. As a matter of fact, let me get it. Let me see. That's a medium-sized band, right?
Medium, yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold up. You know, I could just go to the Punch and Bigo website.
Punch and Bigo website.
All right, let me see. Cats and Jammers won. Panelers placed second.
Yeah, well, I thought they were the one.
Two bands tied for third place. NGC Coover Joylanders and Panbury Steel Orchestra. NGC, Labre, Nightingales came 5th. Arima Angel Harps came 6th. Court Song Specialist of Lavantil came 6th. Let me make sure this is 2025. Yeah, it's 2025. Yeah, folks, I just got a thing to put your top 3 for the Marsh Grass. Top 3, Caleb. Top 3. You go finish in the top 3. Put your top 3. Court Song Specialist was 6th. Dixieland Steel Orchestra was 8th. Sozata Steel Orchestra was 9th. And Shoshendo's and Sozata tied for last place. So that is it.
That's exactly where they were before. Was the both Curep bands tied for last.
Yeah. It is said that the sweetest flesh food is the unclean ones, fish and animals. So that's why people like pork, so?
It looks so.
Wall Street can educate your party and people on what is obia. What are you talking about? What happened there?
I don't know. You got duck is a scavenger too.
Hold on, eh?
Are you still in there? I didn't realize duck was a scavenger.
Yeah, they say Caribbean also say duck is a scavenger too.
I didn't realize that.
Okay, shrimps are scavengers.
That's right.
They eat dead things, even human. So people only eating one set of scavengers then. Volsang said it seems everything that's deemed immoral, unlawful, unhealthy is more pleasurable. It is as tough.
It's as though we are being taunted.
Yeah. People that eat shrimp and also crab and manico, which are scavengers too. So in the way this country going, people will eat kobo. I think nobody don't eating kobo. When you go by them Chinese, you must get kobo on here, you know. You know what I mean? Hey, give me a pork fried rice there. You put cascadoo in a good curry with some nice hot pepper. I'll bite your finger, Wall Street. Nah, me need to know cascadoo. If you guys are vegan, you know. Patricia Hutchinson said, Kurt Allen very professional singing this song. Although they are toilet people was never distracted by that. Kudos to him. Yeah. Them thing on them do distract them fellas and them. Alicia, welcome. Yeah. Tommy, look what your partner they say. You can read that.
Are you shocked?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Bujam John, welcome. All right, let me get to some of the videos. I don't know why them fellas. Wall Street, you do not understand the English language. Stoic Nong is a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. What? Tommy, we do the same when you're not holding shit up digging. You don't know that? Eh? Mr. Rima say, I didn't see it in the market for a year, but now it's sweet. It's a sweet fish. I used to get it in Venezuela. Rishi, welcome. Wall Street, tired man. Australia hot like madness, but nice government. Get lots of program for the people. Very impressive. I hear you. Alicia say, Them PNM supporters know their party falling apart. They're crying under low. Nah, they cry publicly too. Jack Dale Lochan, Lockton in New York. Where you joining us from, Jack Dale?
He's in the city.
Yeah, I mean, in New York City, that's a big place.
True.
You know? Pro, you have to praise them for the wickedness he perpetuates in the country with full success. Yeah, correct as well. Correct is right. Yeah, the PNM don't know how to preserve anything. Everything is sell out. Sell, sell, sell out. Tommy, I don't understand Banma, He and Gordon Joseph is brothers or something? You feel so? No, I'm asking, I don't know. I'm asking a question. Eh?
He has an agenda.
Oh, okay. Could it? All right. Okay.
We just ask that when you come here that you think, come with open mind and think.
That is all. He want to talk about Obia. Semantic 62, where you joining us from? Good evening. Just ducking in to say hello.
Welcome to the village.
Welcome to the village. Look your partner, Tommy. You know who that is, right?
George Beard?
Yeah, that's PNM George. Tommy, oh, you partners to all them PNM fellas, boy.
I don't know.
You PNM George, welcome. How are you? Yeah. All right, folks. Let me get to some of the things, some of the important things. Tommy, did you hear Caribbean Airlines haven't filed financial report for 9 years?
Is that a state-owned company?
Yeah. 9 years, Tommy. We go play it. 9 years. And you know who it's under? The minister. They didn't find that fella. No reports with the Ministry of Finance. Mr. Intellectual, are you saying that because is Deborah Moore she named, Tommy? The Trinbago president? Deborah Ramsey Moore.
Ramsey Moore.
Because she's the captain of Castle Jammers, that's why they win Panorama 3 straight times? Nah, I ain't think so, man. I hear them. Them just play good. Castle Jammers just play good.
But you see, the level up and all them bands good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, PNM George say young brother Ricky Jai Terry Lance. Tommy, I'm telling you, boy, PNM people don't want the last Bajana Calypso to win. You know what? Let me see if I could get him, boy. Let me see if he go answer his phone. Let me try him and see. Kurt Allen. Let me see if he go answer his phone. All right, let me try this here. So, folks, we're going to try to see if Kurt Allen will answer his phone. Not that one. There we go. This one here. Okay. So, folks, we're trying to get Kurt Allen. All right, no answer. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this. This is Cal failed to submit annual report for 9 years, Tommy. Tommy, for 9 years, Not one. So as long as the PNM been in government, Cal ain't submit no annual reports. None. Zero. Yeah? So take a listen, folks.
Cal fails to submit annual reports for 9 years. Caribbean Airlines Limited has not submitted annual reports to the Minister of Finance for the past 9 years, from 2016 to 20.
Hear that? 9 years. Tommy, how come we haven't heard this on any radio media?
It's state-owned.
Oh, okay. All right.
So it can get away with anything.
This admission was made by Cal in its response to a Freedom of Information (FOI) request filed by Ravi Balgobin Maharaj. As a result of this, Maharaj, through his attorneys, Freedom Law Chambers, has sent the state enterprise a pre-action protocol letter dated December 18, 2024, challenging its ongoing failure to comply with its obligations under Section 3. 2.5 of the State Enterprises Performance Monitoring Manual 2011, established by the Ministry of Finance, which mandates the company by law to lay an annual report in Parliament via the responsible minister. Ravi Balgobin Maharaj filed FOI request. Freedom Law Chambers is calling on Cal to prepare and submit the outstanding reports for the financial years 2016 to 2024 to the Minister of Finance, to be laid before Parliament within 30 days of the date of the letter. The State Enterprise Performance Monitoring Manual says state enterprises are required to submit audited financial statements to the Minister of Finance within 4 months of their financial year end, and that these reports are to be laid in Parliament and subsequently submitted to the Public Accounts and Enterprises Committee for consideration. The manual also requires that management letters be issued by statutory auditors. In his initial letter to Cal, dated November 11, 2024, Maharaj's attorney, Asha Ramlal of Freedom Law Chambers, stated he had searched the Parliament website and found no listing of the annual reports of Cal. And she said Maharaj found that the last audited financial statement from Cal that was laid in Parliament was for the financial year ending December 31st, 2015.
Yeah, that, Tommy? December 21st, 2015, the last audited annual report.
Of course.
Tommy, how could we allow things like this to just, I mean, what type of country we living in, boy?
Hey, certain people can get away with certain things, but others cannot.
But this is just, how is this any different? Do we know how much money Cal making? How much money Cal losing? Do we know that? Boy, let's continue to listen.
Which was brought to the House of Representatives by the Minister of Finance on October 18, 2021. In light of this, Maharaj requested from Cal 1. Copies of the annual reports of Cal for the period January 2016 to June 2024, and the dates when Cal submitted its annual reports to the Minister of Finance for the said period, as required by Section 3. 2.5 of the State Enterprises Performance Monitoring Manual. 2. Copies of the exchange of any correspondence between Cal and the Ministry of Finance regarding the submission and laying of annual reports in Parliament for the period January 2016 to June 2024. 3. Copies of any letters whereby Cal submitted the annual reports to the Minister of Finance for the period January 2016 to June 2024. Cal, no annual reports for 2016 to 2024. In a response dated December 3, 2024, Cal said it had reviewed its records, and with respect to the request for copies of the annual reports of Cal for the period January 2016 to June 2024, and the dates when KL submitted its annual reports to the Minister of Finance, we wish to advise that no such documentation exists. Cal is...
Tommy, this is what I don't understand. You always hear them talking about who do this and who do the other, and what about Munilal and Munilal this and Munilal the other. Here it is, another situation with the Minister of Finance. And silence.
He's
Silence.
Teflon.
You know, like he's Teflon.
Nothing else.
Let's continue. Go ahead.
Is currently engaged in the external audit of its accounts for the years 2016 to present, and as such has not submitted annual reports to the Minister of Finance for the requested period, January 2016 to June 2024. These reports will be prepared and submitted to the Minister of Finance once the audits are completed. With respect to Maharaj's request for copies of the exchange of any correspondence between CAL and the Ministry of Finance, CIAL submitted the following. 1. A redacted letter dated September 27, 2024, providing an update on the completion date for the 2016 financial statements and enclosing an update on CAL's 2023 strategic plan. 2. A redacted letter dated April 18, 2024, providing an update on CAL's audited financial statements for the period 2016 to 2022, and enclosing an update on CAL's 2018 to 2022 and 2023 to 2027 strategic plans. 3. A redacted letter dated March 14, 2024, from the Minister of Finance to the Chairman of CAL requesting an update on CAL's audited financial statements for the period 2016 to 2022 and CAL's 2023 strategic plans. 4. A letter dated January 27th from CAL's CEO to the Ministry of Finance, submitting its annual administrative reports and providing an update on CAL's management accounts. 5. A letter dated January 21st, 2019, from the Ministry of Finance to CAL's CEO, advising of the timelines for compliance reporting and requesting an update on CAL's audited financial statements. 6. A letter dated November 30th, 2017, from the Ministry of Finance to CAL's Corporate Secretary, requesting publication of up-to-date financial statements. 7. A redacted letter dated October 31st, 2017, from the Ministry of Finance to CAL's CEO, advising of the timelines for compliance reporting and requesting an update on CAL's audited financial statements. 8. A letter dated December 23rd, 2026, from the Minister of Finance to the Chairman, requesting an update on CAL's audited financial statements as at October 31st, 2016. CAL said it had redacted information detailing its strategic plans as they do not form the subject of Maharaja's request. It said in any event, this information was exempt information under Section 31(1) and Section 31(4), as this information is of a business, commercial, or financial nature, commercially sensitive information. It added that disclosure of this information would likely expose CAL to disadvantage, as such information is not generally available to competitors and cannot be disclosed without causing substantial harm to the competitive position of CAL, not in the public interest. In the pre-action protocol letter, Ramlal said the prolonged failure of CAL to produce and submit annual reports constituted a breach of the duty under Section 3, 2.5 of the State Enterprises Performance Monitoring Manual. 2. An unreasonable delay in the performance of a public function, contrary to administrative law principles. 3. A failure to uphold transparency and accountability in the management of public resources. IV. A breach of Maharaja's legitimate expectation that CAL would comply with its duties and submit its report. Ramlal said CAL was a vital state enterprise, and in recent years, there had been significant public concern regarding its financial viability and management, further emphasizing the necessity for its accounts to be scrutinized by Parliament and the public. The letter cited several newspaper editorials addressing CAL's indebtedness to NP, National Petroleum Marketing Company Limited, and its general indebtedness. These issues not only damage CAL's corporate image, but also highlight the critical need for transparency and accountability in its management. Our client seeks to ensure that CAL operates in a manner that upholds public trust, particularly given its reliance on public funds, Ramlal said. She stated it was trite law that where a public body official breaches and/or fails to perform certain duties, a court of law may compel compliance of that duty. Ramlal said, should CAL fail to comply with its duties, Freedom Law Chambers will initiate judicial review proceedings seeking several reliefs, including a declaration that the failure and/or continuing failure of CAL to comply with Section 3. 2.5 of the State Enterprises Performance Monitoring Manual is unlawful, illegal, in breach of Section 3. 2.5 of the State Enterprises Performance Monitoring Manual and contrary to the public interest. CAL records $12.1 million profit for 2024. CAL recorded an operating profit for 2024 of $12.1 million excluding debt service, Finance Minister Colum Imbert said on February 12th. Speaking at the Airlines Welcome Home to Love and Loyalty celebration event at Queen's Hall, Port of Spain, he said, in 2023, we witnessed a remarkable turnaround in the performance of Caribbean Airlines, moving from an operating loss of $36.7 million in 2022 to an operating profit of $24.7 million, excluding debt service. In 2024, the operating profit fell to $12.1 million, excluding debt service. This was due to the following factors: increase in maintenance costs, handling costs, and security flight operations. However, Imbert pointed out that total revenue at the airline grew from $306.4 million in 2022 to $430.9 million in 2023, an increase of 41%. For 2024, the airline recorded revenue of $444.6 million, an increase of 5.2%. This was despite a decline of $15 per passenger on the international routes due to competition. This achievement underscores the resilience and dedication of the entire Caribbean Airlines team. Central to this success is the airline's approved strategic plan, which is guiding its actions through to 2027, Imbert said. A key pillar of the plan is growth, which Caribbean Airlines continues to pursue with vigor and focus. In alignment with this strategy, the airline has been exploring strategic collaborations, such as discussions with Saudi Arabia's air connectivity program, aiming to enhance its network and reflecting its dedication to connectivity between Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the global community.
Tommy, I am very concerned now. Could it be, this is another possibility, where is that CAL is actually not making as much money as the Minister of Finance is telling us? That's why these reports were not filed? Could it be possible?
I'm
just asking questions.
And that's what you're supposed to do.
No, because 9 years, Tommy? 9 years, no reports, for 9 years, Nah, man. I think this is the next big scandal waiting to happen. Yeah, but Rajendra, maybe before Prime Minister Rowley go, you might sell CAL too, You know that?
Or you gonna leave that for the young brother to?
Or you gonna leave it for the young man?
Yeah, the young man to handle.
Yeah. Go and Joseph go call to defend Mr. Imsbert. This is another scandal waiting to happen. Joel, welcome. Yeah, man.
Is that happy seeing other than the filing of the annual reports from 2016 to 2024?
Yeah.
Right. But he's saying that CAL made a profit of $12.1 million, excluding debt servicing.
Correct.
So is that he playing with the figures? Because if he include the debt servicing, will they really make a profit? If I understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand.
So it's like he hiding the figures.
Yes.
Just like how he cooked the books. Well, allegedly cooked the books.
No, he cooked the books. You could say he cooked the books. He cooked the books.
With the $3.2 billion.
Correct is right. And
so he's like he cooking everywhere you go.
But the man is a good cook. He's a chef. You should call him Chef in but he cooking very good. He cooking better than Bizram. Yeah.
And I don't feel that is that he was nominated to go back up there, but I more feel he have secrets and he hold them to ransom.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man. Bless. You know, Tommy. Sometimes you had to scratch. I just had to scratch my head, eh? And I be scratching my head. Watch. Look what Patty says. Oh God, Patty, put on that Balize juice now. The facts that they can declare profit means they are financial for the years. She just listened to that audio, you know. Eh, Tommy? She just listened to it, you know. And she still believes that somehow what they're supposed to do, they didn't do, but there are financials because they report a profit. And they're supposed to file a report with the Ministry of Finance, but there's no report. So if you want to know how Carl's spending taxpayers' money, you can go and find out. Oh God, Patty boy. Oh Lord, Father Patty boy. Oh God. You know, boy.
And Carl has a huge debt to NP that they haven't paid.
Say that again, Tommy.
Carl has a huge debt to NP that they haven't paid, right?
Yeah. Let's take this call. Financial Guru, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street. And listening to you and con member, Professor Wall Street, when Uncle Tommy say a mechanic, when you put a mechanic on the tarmac to taxi the A380 or the 747 with two engines out, and then to fly it in the middle of a storm, what do you expect with con member? Professor Wall Street, the fact is, with Carl, what they're doing is they're deliberately slowing it down. Because he's talking about an operating profit. You remember when Brother David was there last week? He talked about the operating profit with Petrotrin, the oil refinery, the oil operations. So what they've been doing over the last 9 years, Carl has been getting subventions from the government. And it's been in US currency because they have to do leases on those planes. So they have slowed down the process completely. So you cannot see until 2022, when they say they had an operating profit of $12.1 million. That is what is called EBIT. That is earnings before interest and taxation. And you have something in finance called EBITDA, which is earnings before interest, taxation, depreciation, and amortization. Depreciation and amortization are book transfers, meaning they only affect the financial books. But the fact is, it's not a cash equivalent. So what he's saying, and Patty, listen carefully, my dear, an operating profit does not mean the company is solvent, because the Minister of Finance has had to step in, especially during COVID. Most airlines face a lot of issues. And when they're doing the leases, they've had to subsume the debt, which is, I think, I was looking at it, 400 million US to get new planes. So they have to service those lease payments because Carl does not own their planes. They lease the payments. So when you take out That's why they would not show it. If you take out the lease payments, which is like a debt, like just like how with the bonds, Carl will be in a negative position. But the government of Trinidad and Tobago is subsuming that, but it's not showing up on Carl books. So we have all of that. Professor Wall Street, there are one or two things I wanted to point out, and I sent you. This is why this guy, I continue to say, this guy has to go. The PNM will not change it, because I sent you 2 articles. One on he has to pay a judgment of almost $300,000, and his PR lady, the new source lady, has to pay to Dr. Munilal another $200 and something thousand. So it just shows that they say in Trinidad, go poor luck and see poor luck. If that was me as a financial officer, and I was a financial officer, you understand me? And I was doing that, I would be kicked from here till Osiak. But Colin Imbut can do this with impunity, and the PNM could put him back in place. That's to show you these guys have no semblance of financial responsibility to the tax holders. So the fact is, I continue to say the UNC should get Gavin Nicholas and talk to him. And the only way to get, hopefully, rid of this guy, the Teflon Don, is to vote him out with a strong candidate. One last thing I wanted to point out. Professor Wall Street, you know that Roberta Flack died today. You heard about that, right?
No, I didn't hear about that. No, I didn't hear.
Roberta Flack, singing me, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
She died today. So I don't know if you could, maybe tomorrow or something, but she put some nice songs down. She
Yeah, man.
88, I think, in her sleep today. Right? So have a good night. So Cal is making an operating profit. But then when you take out those lease payments that they have to pay, Cal is going to be in the red. But the government of Trinidad and Tobago is holding all those lease payments. They are making those payments. So that's why they're going to slow down the audit in perpetuity and hope that they can get back in this year. Have a good night, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and everyone.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Tommy, I don't understand, man, why we don't want transparency and accountability from our government. Is that too difficult to ask of the government, Tommy?
That's what we're supposed to ask of them.
Tommy, all these years, and Carl haven't found any report with the Ministry of Finance?
That is fishy.
That had to be fishy. Mr. Atlanta, welcome.
Good evening, Wall Street, Tommy, the villagers.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Regardless of if they have a penny or a cent or no money in the books, it is supposed to be put in Parliament every year. And for 9 years, according to you, you see, we don't take responsibility for ability, and that's why everybody we have a lot to say. It is simple. Whatever is on your books or whatever is the account, whatever you say, whether $1, $2, $3, $4 you have it there or $1 million, it is supposed to be brought, laid in Parliament and debated. It's supposed to say, well, look, we made or we took or we didn't do. It's supposed to be there. So why, according to you, Wall Street, it can't be there? No, they could dispute who, when, where, and what, and why. But put it where it's supposed to be. Oh, you could have a thing run. Remember when we fly to Tobago, that is not the price, It's $800 or something. The rest is done with the government, make up the rest of money, right? We pay $300. But what I'm trying to say, all that should be accounted for. And I say we like it so. I can't understand that, Wall Street. I can't give you an answer. I myself wonder that every day. Why you have to be asking and have to be hidden?
Something as important as that.
Yes.
That is the people own that airline,
Right. What I mean is, of course.
But Miss Atlanta, I don't understand something, eh?
What?
Patty said there are financials. You haven't filed. There has been no audited report to the Ministry of Finance for 9 years. and you okay with that? But forget about supporting the party.
Right,
No,
because we're not. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, how could you defend that? Not you, eh?
Yeah, anybody. But Wall Street, remember, that's what and that's why I say a lot of the blame. You see, me, I blame no government minister, prime minister, not I blame myself. Okay, because here I mean out like a scapegoat behind, running around the car according to the Barbados man. Right? He'd have been behind every car we would have passed. Why? We accept that. According to you, it's 9 years, you know. It's not a year, go and you give them a year. And that's what they like to do. You know, it's 9 years. It's supposed to be there. Audit shouldn't be there. It's supposed to be there.
And you know what make it even worse? The Minister of Finance report how much money they're making, you know. But nobody can prove that is actually the amount of money they're making.
You're not supposed to report, tell us nothing. We're supposed to see it being debated in the parliament. And even if he reporting that they're making money, you're supposed to be, hey, look, we make money. Look, we have $500 here. Right? So even if you want to be on their side and say, well, look, he report, why isn't it reported officially? That is hearsay, them say. You understand? That's just hearsay, them say. And a lot of things we have to blame ourselves too because they just let it slide. You see where everybody is? Right? You make sure you got the results for the panorama and all this kind of thing, right? You think it was just somebody tell you? And you saw it officially?
Miss Atlanta, you're gonna vex, you know, because people call me all kind of names because I talk about the marathon. The marathon soca Calypso Fiesta they had over the weekend. A marathon. That's like a marathon Calypso Fiesta. 10 hours. 10 hours.
Right.
Please. We like it so. But we had to go for the break, Miss Atlanta.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. We like it so. 10 hours. A marathon. A Calypso. Would they notice the change our name? To the Calypso Fiesta Marathon. That's what that should be, Tommy. 10 hours. We're going for the break. We'll be right back. Folks, stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back after this short break. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
A big one. Oh, yeah, there, big one. So that is a gun. Listen, man. Hear me now. I'm frightened to live. Who are you? I'm frightened to live. Now, all the thing, I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. One more time. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Yeah. I build me a coffin. I make it my home because that is my only choice. This kind of life, I leave it alone. Because when I look around and I see man raping their own daughters mercilessly, man living with man, woman with woman. So how must I live? I can't understand. Look, I'm frightened to live. Where you? I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. A bandit in my face with a gun. Take my own and began to run. I'm in the station reporting what the bandit do. I was the same bandit I was reporting to. Look, I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Where you? I'm frightened to live. One more time, come again. I'm frightened to live. Hey. I'm frightened to live. Hear me now. It is so obnoxious when I look around Things I just hear and see, my God, how could I go on? Children killing children every day. Parents guiding their children to go astray. Tell me how those youths getting all those guns, and where in the world those guns coming from? Me see a frightened to live. Where you? I'm frightened to live. You come again. I'm frightened to live. Sing. Hear this. If in my ceiling they find coke and gun, it's my whole family they carrying down. But if the police get caught with the same refrain, all they're getting is transfer to do crime again. You see, I'm frightened to live. Hey, I'm frightened to live. Sing. I'm frightened to live. I'm frightened to live. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Sing! Music! Now you see this verse? This verse is my verse. I love verse. I want to listen to my verse. My verse. Yeah. If our child could die by the hands of a bandit, police may halfway search, they may never catch the culprit. But if Mr. Big Man child end up dead, they go in to paint the old damn tongue red, putting out all force and energy, finding the killer immediately. So how must I live? Where you? I'm frightened to live. Come again. I'm frightened to live. Hey, hear this, hey. I turn to church, that's the answer. Listening to the priest preach on the altar, while taking in the words of the Almighty. You know the priest felt in sweet at me, is the I'm frightened to live. Where you? I'm frightened to live. Sing. Come again, let me hear. I'm frightened to live. Where you? Hey, I'm frightened. One more time. Yeah.
No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not watching for you. We tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the law, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not watching for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not watching for you. No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. No more rain. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more Rowley again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not watching for you. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not watching for you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And of course, folks, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as Wall Street says, share the live, share the live. Remember again, it's from 7 to 10 in Trinidad and from 6 to 9 here in New Jersey on the East Coast.
Thank you, Tommy. Let me go to some voice notes. Okay.
Hi. A song that I find is so appropriate and relevant, especially hearing from people on the outside who big in the dance, but they are the leaders in their own little space. And the kind of commendations that have been given to this one man to get all this mud culture to man, have all this hate. A prophet is not without honor except finish the rest from it. You hear what all the Caribbean leaders saying about this man, boy? Not Rowley, Dr. Rowley. Gosh, boy, that gonna hurt them in the point. Yeah. I find what that girl sing about what a leader should be. Yeah, that should be number 1 and 2. Yeah. I, Gordon Bernard Maloney, the first blessed of God and flavored highly, will never on a platform lie, but I may make mistake. And once it is brought to my attention, I will definitely address it. Yeah. So I'm not one of those to just jump out because I hear X or I hear Y. Wait, listen. Because they say sometimes 3 sides to a story, you know. Your side, his side, and the other side. All right? So I wait to hear what's happening with this plain talk. Yeah? I wait, and then I comment. So you hear all kind of things, for example, about this big minister or former minister. You don't jump out, you wait, right? Because you know how the thing go. So you wait, and then you hear what the judge say. And what the judge say about cartel behavior and them kind of thing. And then you could make comment because that judge ain't gonna make them kind of mistake. Eh? Would he? All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm not a mud pelter. I'm not a hater.
Okay, Patricia Hutchison says, yeah, Mr. Florida.
Good evening, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy.
Yeah.
The government is not closing down Petrotrin. And in case if you're closing the refrigerator, the government is not closing down Petrotrin. I am going to give $100 million to the hotspot areas for development. The dreaded property tax. Let it make it clear that the PNM government is not bringing back the property tax. So who does lie on the platform, sir? The way how you praising this man, the only person I will praise is my mom, because my dad passed away, my wife, and my children. I praise no other man. You praising this man because you hear with the rest of the people and say they call the man a rock face, they disrespect the man in a technical and a diplomatic way. Politically correct. And you find nothing wrong in that. But you calling here to say what the judge say. But you don't hear the laws and I request. How come the Minister of Finance wasn't being investigated? Why only one party being investigated? You come in here in the Privy Council with one person alone being, and there's 2 parties involved in this case. And you don't find nothing wrong in that? Give me a break. And that what the man say? Yeah. Look on this thing.
Patricia says, me too, uncle. I like young brother to come first and like Kurt Allen to play second or third. Virginia says, rape in 69, Obia 69, age for 3 PNM Prime Minister, Eric, George, and Patrick. The PNM is 69 years in existence. Your turn now. Before you go, before you run away, your turn now. All right. I put up the PNM George says young brother Ricky Jai and Terry Lyons. Tommy, if you notice something, most PNM people would not have Kurt Allen in the top 3, Isn't that interesting?
Very.
Why is that? Why we can't separate sense from nonsense? A good calypso is a good calypso. Why you think, Tommy? Well, I mean, I might be asking answers.
Everybody has their opinion. I mean, I respect everybody's opinion.
Yeah, but Tommy, let me be honest. I understand you that you respect everybody's opinion, but let's be honest. Do you think Kurt Allen have one of the top 3 calypsos this year in the calypso fiesta?
Absolutely, he's in my opinion. I don't know if it's because I've heard it more than the others, and I know it's like from word for word probably, because sometimes when you're familiar with something over time, especially music and songs and so on, as time goes on and you hear it more, you seem to like it more.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying young brother as somebody that I hadn't heard before. He sounds refreshing, and I would give him the number 1 position.
And I could live with that. I could live with that, because Tommy, that is being honest. That is not party politics or party politics. You listening to these singers, and you are saying that based on what you see, right? Not because that fella sing a song about Rowley or Prime Minister Rowley. I ain't like that song. So when Big George and all right, let me ask you a question. No, that ain't gonna make no sense. If I ask that question, them go just put it up to make it look like it. But let me go through it here and see. Kizzy says, my top 3, young brother Marshall and Kurt Allen. I could go with that. As a matter of fact, that's my top 3 too. Yeah, I could go with that. Miss Arima, Kurt Allen for first place. Right? And Marie George. Marshall should even come in the top 3. Kurt Allen have to come in the top 3. Okay, I could go with that. There we go down. We going down. You ask a question. Look what Gordon Joseph put up. Good evening to the villagers. Did not listen, and I don't want to lie about the pan. And Jesus says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. John 8. You get that right, yes? You get that one right, boy. You get that one right, Tommy. Semantics, I couldn't find it until I dropped to sleep. PNM is destroyers. Let me see who else out there. Patricia Hudson now agree with Marshall. Semantics say from Sour. Miss Santa Cruz say Anne Marie, I totally agree. Marshall shouldn't be there. Miss Santa Cruz, don't know what Ricky Jai doing there. The only mama. Nah, Ricky Jai have a good song. I like Ricky Jai's song. George, Tommy, PNM, George says Wall Street and Tommy, you guys think Kurt Allen should win because the song is anti-PNM?
I didn't say Kurt Allen should win. I say young brother should win.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, Tommy. When you're listening with one ears, you just can't hear clearly. You see, P&M George have that left red earplugs. So you cannot hear clearly. You see? COP, welcome.
Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, good night.
Good night to you.
And
Good night, COP.
as foreigner and Trinidad and Tobago. Kingsley and the Beatum crew, good night to you. And Wall Street,
yeah.
This Gordon Maloney, he's a hell of a man. This man is telling the listeners of them that he wouldn't support no leader that's standing up on a platform and lying. Wall Street, why don't play back all them clips? You know every businessman that Dr. Rowley want to bring over here to take we assets in some corruption.
Correct is right.
In some corruption.
Correct is right.
The country have them in court.
Correct is right.
Maloney.
The latest one, Petrojam. Latest one.
God Maloney not listening. When you say the government speak about the warlord and them speak about cartel behavior, God Maloney. Gordon Rowley and the PNM have all of them making millions of dollars right now. Millions of dollars. Is only under Dr. Rowley administration. A contractor will do a work for 6 months and make $10 million profit. Only nowhere else in the world that has happened. Nowhere else in the world that has happened. Wall Street, you see these Calypsonians and them? You realize all them Calypsonians and them who like to play, who used to play big boys and big PNM boys and there's big boys for the PNM. You're not hearing them again, eh? You're not hearing them again for 10 years. PNM suffer them. PNM had them cocoa and sugar aloes, all of them. Cocoa had them, PNM had them under the barrel. They can't even pay. They can't even pay 5,000 or 3,000 by the people them who just do the music for them. That is why they're not singing. Skatey had to say thank God under the UNC. The competition was $2 million. We win a prize. You had to say thank God. That and them times they were singing against Cameron, singing and they're waving up Johnny Williams, giving them money. They sing against the UNC. You're hearing none of them today. And I'm glad. I want them to hear. I'm glad. Only not over there because Ole wasn't singing for your country. Ole wasn't singing rhythm and rhyme and a storytelling what taking place in the country. Ole was singing bias, wicked and vindictive for a deceitful party that have all yourself in that position today. Wait, Coco. Coco, where did I? You was calling Heinz. Heinz, I'm looking for you. I ask you now. 2025. Coco, where you singing no song? You can't even find the producer. The producer telling him, all right, pay $2,500 for him to do the music. He can't even raise $2,500 to do our music, to do our CD. You could tell me that because you could tell me this PNM like anybody. But tell God Maloney, all the contractors that Dr. Rowley want to take over we assets, not your assets because you know Trinidad. Take over we assets. All of them in corruption. Multi-million dollars and the country have them in court. Don't speak about Trinidad over here. None of them contractor in court right now and Dr. Rowley and them call them cartel behavior. They indulge themselves in cartel behavior. They're not in court, but Dr. Rowley and the PNM hire all of them now. All of them. So Dr. Rowley, evidence showing us that he like contractors, crooked people, and who does engage yourself in cartel behavior. You know why? Because his government and his party engage in cartel behavior, misconduct in public office, and is the leadership of the Koshonosha. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So, folks, listen to this editorial. Take a listen.
Why Trinidad and Tobago should reconsider its dealings with Rwanda people.
Get a final expert review before.
All right, folks.
Trinidad and Tobago should Why Trinidad and Tobago should reconsider its dealings with Rwanda PLC. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. The government of Trinidad and Tobago is at a critical juncture where its decisions will shape the nation's future. One such decision involves the potential dealing with Owando PLC, a Nigerian company mired in corruption allegations and controversies. Here are 10 compelling reasons why Trinidad and Tobago should reconsider this partnership. 1. Historical corruption allegations. Owando PLC has been embroiled in numerous corruption scandals. The Nigerian Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, found serious infractions, including false disclosures and market abuses. Associating with such a company could tarnish Trinidad and Tobago's reputation. 2. Financial misstatements. The SEC's investigation revealed misstatements in Owando's financial statements. This raises concerns about the company's transparency and reliability, making it a risky partner for any government. 3. Internal control failures. Owando's internal control failures highlight significant governance issues. Partnering with a company that lacks robust internal controls could lead to operational inefficiencies and financial losses. 4. Corporate governance lapses. The company's corporate governance lapses indicate a lack of accountability and oversight. This is particularly concerning for a government that aims to uphold high standards of governance. 5. Ties to convicted individuals. Allegations of Owando's ties with James Ebery, a convicted former governor of Delta State, have drawn attention from anti-money laundering authorities in the United States. This association could expose Trinidad and Tobago to international scrutiny and legal risks. 6. Market abuses. The SEC's findings of market abuses by Owando suggest unethical business practices. Engaging with such a company could undermine the ethical standards that Trinidad and Tobago strives to maintain. 7. Public perception. Partnering with a company known for corruption could damage the public's trust in the government. It sends a message that the government is willing to overlook serious ethical breaches for economic gains. 8. Economic risks. The financial instability and governance issues within Owando pose significant economic risks. Trinidad and Tobago could face financial losses and reputational damage if the partnership goes awry. 9. International relations. Engaging with a company under international scrutiny for corruption could strain Trinidad and Tobago's relations with other nations, particularly those with stringent anti-corruption policies. 10. Moral responsibility. As a nation striving for integrity and transparency, Trinidad and Tobago has a moral responsibility to avoid partnerships with entities that do not align with these values. Upholding ethical standards is crucial for the nation's long-term prosperity and global standing. In conclusion, while economic opportunities are essential, they should not come at the cost of ethical compromises. The government of Trinidad and Tobago must prioritize integrity and transparency in its dealings, ensuring that its actions reflect the values and aspirations of its people.
Ever wondered what your home...
So there you have it, folks. There you have it. When we talk about Trinidad and Tobago, right, dropping in the corruption perception index, you can see why, right? Because now we have Petrojam that we're dealing with has been involved in corruption previously. Owando, who seems to be the preferred bidder for the refinery, has been involved in corruption. Hafer, who we want to do agricultural business, in corruption. Jindal, who we want to do business with, in corruption. And the list goes on and on and on and on. You know, when we talk about transparency and accountability, where are we headed? Where are we headed? Tommy, let me play a voice note here. Somebody sent me this voice note. I'm going to play it, but this is a new person. Let me see.
day to Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. I'm sending you a voice clip of a hypocritical individual that calls himself a pastor. Listen and judge for yourself.
Lying on me, and then they want to go and do a whole tape to tell people and send it for other people to tell people why they be spreading lies and fake news. Who do me that?
Good day, Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Listen to the lies and fake news from that fake pastor and others in 2015 against Dr. Rudal Munilo regarding a house that he didn't own. And I am not reporting. This is Rudal's home. Rudal's home. It's Felicia's home. Where are we, gentlemen? Where are we? You. This is where our money has been spending for the last 5 years. 5 years. Oh my gosh, look at the home. Look at the home. Look at the home. Look at the home. Who's spreading the lies in that audio clip? I can't hear. Whose house is it again, Pastor? Hi, Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. I'm going to play you a clip by a talk show host that's spreading misinformation on the radio in Trinidad. Listen to him for yourself.
Okay. So I have been certain with the rest of the countries that Donald Trump is looking to send back people to Trinidad and Tobago, 1,197 persons. Right? This is November 2024. To November 2024.
First of all, I won the presidential elections in November, and I only became president of the United States of America in January 2025. So come better than that with your fake news, Pastor. Mark 8, verse 36 to 37. What does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? I hope you're profiting well under the PNN.
Okay, that was 2 voice notes sent to me. Let me see if I have another voice note here.
She called my name. So Kunji, because it have people who probably listening for the first time, let me tell you and tell them, right? I was born here, okay? Born here in 1962, okay? I didn't come here. My mother came. Father from Tobago, Caribbean people, okay? And I don't say things based on hate. I don't say things based on color. I quote people. People who supposed to be in the know, who in a better position than me. I don't know about the corruption, the gender and all the things. I know what I'm hearing. And I'm wondering if there's anybody out there doing international business that they have some kind of something where that is concerned. All right? So all the people who were dealt, all the people who were dealt with by your government, yellow is the code. They were clean and above board. So it didn't have nothing, right? One gone with 30-something million, one gone with 400 million. And let me not go into that because I just rehashing the truth that is already out there. All right? So let me come up with something new now. I quote what the judge say, partner. I ain't say what come to my head. But then UNC still are there to come down on me.
Let's go back to the chat. Patty says, look at the current leader in the US. He was on charges. So we had a lower the barrier to me.
Mm-hmm.
Slimy say I can make a country manifesto in one night. Mickey the Ghostwriter says, have you people listened with ears and eyes to see how professional KPB truly is? The most visionary leader in the Caribbean, SOE, police chief firing, rowdy quitting, thousands of amigos missing. Tommy Mohammed said, yes, Pastor Google do spread good news.
Fake
Professor
news.
Wall. Huh?
Read that what Tommy Mohammed said again. The first one that he just read.
Yes, Pastor Google do spread fake news. We know that. I mean, I go play some tapes for you just now. So Professor Walsh did a very good editorial. Thank you. Patty agreeing with PNM George. Beard is correct. I didn't expect nothing different. Michael said government ministers getting raised in salary for doing nothing. That's a big fraud. They all should be jailed, getting money by false pretense. PNM George said UNC fans have to cost all they do. I don't think Tommy Mohammed, I don't know when you say all right, one of the most corrupt African nation. Not really, don't you know? There are people who are more corrupted than Nigeria, African nations. I'll write that thesis. Tommy Mohammed said Gordon Maloney can't help himself but defend the PNM wrongdoing because he loves them more than himself and his family. Yeah, the man love PNM, boy. Kurt Allen's performance of his Calypso Your Turn Now was met with, I know what's going on to that day. Hold on, let me stop that. Kurt Allen's performance of his Calypso Your Turn was met with crowd waving toilet paper at Tuco Calypso Fiesta, which took place at Skinner Park, San Fernando on February 22nd. Despite the negative response, Allen was among 11 finalists chosen to compete for the Calypso Monarch on March, whenever it was. Okay. So the toilet paper didn't work. Right, Tommy?
Right.
The toilet paper didn't work. It didn't work. If he could be one of the finalists. So it was a waste of toilet paper. Joan, welcome. Cameron, welcome. Good night. Choose Young Brother, Trinidad Killer. But the Trinidad Killer song with Nicky people, we love it a lot. Yeah, Tommy, is a big controversy with Marshall, you know. Nicki Minaj tell Marshall, be careful, she don't cuss him out, eh? Yeah. Lions Love say he like Young Brother. Ricky, Young Brother, Ricky and who? Kai or Ricky Jai? Young Brother. Kurt Allen song is no hit. Yeah, that is all that fella could do. You hear that? 10 hours for Calypso, 40 Calypso, and they sing songs to choose 10 of the best. Crazy. Crazy. It making sense. Yep, Tommy, Carl Books is cooked. Correct is right. That's what happened. With the money. Let's play this. I want you all to listen to this other video here. Oh, I didn't even finish playing it. I didn't even play it. Take a listen to this.
Dr. Rudal Munilal, ex-EMBD officials being harassed to make claims against me. Lawyers representing former Estate Management and Business Development Company Limited, EMBD, board members and other officials may be taking legal action against the company as they claim they are being harassed and asked to give statements against Dr. Rudal Munilal. Munilal also alleged that there are people in TTPS who have contacts with National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hines and who have instructions from Hines to reopen the shelved EMBD criminal probe after $1 billion was spent on investigations. He also warned police that the United National Congress knows the officer's identity, and if they did the PNM's dirty work, they'd end up like suspended police commissioner Erla Harewood Christopher. Munilal made the claims during the UNC's Princestown Pavement Report. Deeming the EMBD issue the biggest political witch hunt, Munilal claimed it was like seasons 1, 2, and 3 of a Netflix series, first involving cartel behavior allegations, ending in a foreign UK group being hired for investigation and paid $45 million. He said, Season 2 started during the 2020 general elections when a judge said the case raised serious questions, and Season 3 comes on the eve of the 2025 elections. Munilal said government always said he had questions to answer, and he answered, but they changed the question. He said he had filed his defense in December 2024 and has a King's Counsel attorney. He said EMBD then said they wanted to change the question with new allegations. Their case was blown wide open by our lawyers. Now they come with a next cock and bull story that when I was minister, I was a shadow director. That's unknown to our law. But when they read our defense, they realize they had no case. So now we have to answer that. I bet when we answer that, they'll come with a next allegation because they're not concerned with that case. They're concerned with the election to use that as a campaign weapon, he claimed. Witness statements sought 10 years later. Munilal read out alleged emails issued Thursday from attorneys Vandana Kisun to Savitri Sukraj Behari, copied to others at Polonai, Blanc, De La Bastide, and Jassalon Law Firm, EMBD's representative, on the subject witness statement. Munilal claimed they were now asking former EMBD officials if they would be amenable to give responses to questions about attendance and role at board meetings in April and July 2015, recollections of events, discussions that occurred, circumstances regarding the award of contracts, and if officials ever got instructions from Munilal on any EMBD contractors or other members getting board directions. Munilal said, "You ask people today what happened in July and April 2015. These people have no case against me. They file a case and don't have a witness statement. They don't have evidence. They have nothing. So now they go by the junction and lasso anybody they could find. Come, tell we what happened. They file a case against me and I'm asking people for evidence 10 years later. Madness." The lawyers representing former members of that board and other officials told me today that in light of this, they're looking at taking action against EMBD on the grounds of harassment and witness tampering, Munilal claimed.
Tommy, boy, it's never ending, boy.
Wasting of time. Wasting of time and resources.
Man. Wasting of time. But Tommy, it got...
The High Court judgment in Rudal Munilal.
Hold on. It got even worse for The PNM activists, you know.
Mm-hmm. With a
Got
barrel.
worse. Yep. I feel sorry for her.
The High Court judgment in Rudal Munilal versus Rhoda Bharath ruled in favor of Dr. Rudal Munilal, determining that social media commentator Rhoda Bharath had defamed him by falsely asserting that he was under investigation by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, TTPS. The case centered on Bharath's Facebook post, which suggested that Munilal was being investigated while simultaneously donating water to the TTPS, insinuating a conflict of interest or wrongdoing. Justice Margaret Mohammed found that Bharath's statements were defamatory, as they implied Munilal was involved in criminal activity and seeking leniency from the police. The court ruled that Bharath failed to substantiate her claims with evidence from the TTPS and that her defense of justification, fair comment, and qualified privilege did not hold. The judgment also highlighted that Bharath relied on an unsigned, unauthenticated search warrant and statements made by political opponents under parliamentary privilege, which could not be considered factual proof. Coming on the heels of a fiery address last evening at the Pavement Report in Princestown, Dr. Rudal Munilal asserted that the police have never interviewed, questioned, or even approached him on any matter related to the Estate Management and Business Development Company Limited, EMBDC. This High Court ruling reinforces his claim, as Justice Mohammed determined that there was no valid basis for the allegations that he was under investigation. The ruling underscores the importance of responsible journalism and fact-checking before publishing defamatory statements, particularly when they concern public officials. The court awarded damages to Munilal, further cementing the precedent that false and unverified accusations on social media can lead to serious legal consequences.
I can't get hard.
Somebody had to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, you know what I don't understand though? Why don't people just tell the truth, boy, and you don't have to worry about anything? Why it is you go on the media and you're okay, let's take a listen.
Yeah, that's right. So let me point out something.
But you know that there's news coming to hand that she's out of the race.
I haven't heard that as yet.
Yeah, I was hearing that. I don't know how true it is, but I was hearing that.
I was tuning this. That PBS man. I think that is it. PBS our thing. So I'll tune into that now. So let me point out something today. I heard a man yesterday on a program, when I sit down radio station program. Yeah, here is an analogy. If I eliminate Tobago, I want to say Kamala, his argument is that people saying Kamala is not relevant or not important, or people don't see her as a person to vote for. She's not popular. So he eliminated Tobago. He took out Tobago out of the equation. And he used what they said the popular vote. Calculate the popular vote compared to the vote that PNM get. Reduct that and show that Kamala has the majority of the vote. And so that therefore Kamala is popular. I was to point out to them what Kamala said to us. If all these Kenyan people in Trinidad and Tobago vote for her, she's going to win the election. That's what she tried to tell him. That's what she said to us. So if that is the case, and she didn't win it in 2020, coming in 2024, that means the right-thinking people who Wall Street and everybody trying to get, that makes up what we call the largest group, which is the East Indian population, has a problem. So let me outline to all you what is the problem we have with them.
Let me just play this breaking news here. I think this, I feel this, let me see if, let me play something here. I've seen something coming up.
One of the top candidates on the Democratic side. So what happened? What she said today in her very candid message to her supporters. ABC's Lindsay Davis on the campaign again tonight.
A campaign that started with so much promise brought to an abrupt end today, even before the first vote was cast.
I'm not a billionaire. I can't fund my own campaign.
Senator Kamala Harris, who sought to be the first black female president of the United States, calling the decision one of the hardest of her life.
I cannot tell you that I have a path forward if I don't believe I do.
She shot to the top tier early, famously taking on Biden for his previous position on mandated busing to integrate schools.
There was a little girl in California who was part of the second class
to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
But Harris started to plateau in the polls, often struggling to defend her record as a prosecutor.
When you had the power, why didn't you try to affect change then?
So there have been.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we.
So, folks, that was another misleading information by Pastor Google. So, Slimy, when you say that Pastor Google spread fake news, there's the evidence to show you. He played Tommy on national radio that Kamala Harris had withdrawn from the last election campaign when that was previously, right? When she was running for president and she withdrew. Is that misleading information or not, Tommy?
That's not checking and verifying and being thorough, and that's the inability to pay attention to details.
Correct is right. And that's all we're trying to tell them, right? Do the right thing. Don't try to mislead people, because you are so intent on misleading people that there are people fact checking your left, right, and center. And when you get fact checked, you say, hey, don't do it. Just don't do it. Nike said just do it, and I'm telling them just don't do it. Let's go back to the chat. I had one more here, where's that one? Well, we tired fact check the Prime Minister. Tired. I don't put them fact check together. All right, let's go to the chat real quick. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat and send your closing voice notes to WhatsApp. Now hear what he says, Tommy. No one has fact-checked me. He just said about Pastor Google, when you show evidence that Pastor Google misleading people, he said no one fact-check you. Nobody. What you do for people to fact-check you, Slimy? Yeah, wrote about that to pay money now. But Tommy, them fellas getting so much in Trinidad, nah? Yeah, wrote that have to pay money now for defamation. Let's go to our next video quick before we close. Tommy, what has happened here is that we just have so much. Now that one too long. I can't play that one. That one too long. Let me play this one. The problems with the scrap island dealers. Listen to this.
Yeah, the industry is facing what you call, you have to apply to get a license.
Make it. I don't know why this does happen.
The license, you might get the license, and then you're looking at you have to apply for next to load. That's the next two in a way that we want.
There's no audio to that one. Tommy, are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I don't know how it removed me from maybe I put you on solo. No, I don't know. Like your camera is unplugged. There we go. What has happened with that? I don't know what's happening with that, you know. Hmm. Ah. Folks, Mickey the Ghost Rider says, UNC have the best lawyers. Slime me, your coal pot and bicycle. Now, I think they should continue to leave Pastor Google. Seriously. Because then you ain't got nobody to expose. Oh, you know what? I wanted to play Kurt Allen's song, the new one. So we could see it. Where is it? Okay, here it is. This is the new one. Where they say that they gave him toilet paper. Take a listen.
Before you go, I wanna fly. You began in the Senate of opposition and waited your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving directions, you.
Only watch what it has come to in Trinidad and Tobago. Eh? Look at these people in the front. Hold on. There we go.
Before you go, I wanna fly. You began in the Senate of opposition and waited.
You see them people? Feeling they go to distract him. Going there to distract him. But it didn't work. It did not work. The man had an excellent song, a splendiferous song.
Your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving directions, you studied and learned. You paid attention to Robbie Pandekamla. Observe there all their mistakes. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take. Cause we give you a turn to ride the DPM1 motor car. You change the whole interior with propaganda, it's smelling strong sour. We gave you 2 turns as PM of this nation. So now it's my Creole obligation to give you a turn before your resignation. Remember, it's we who call Eric Duffy. We call Chambers Duncy as your. It's we who beat Robbie like a Bobali. So if we say you are a bully, don't take it personally. Go tell your friends and your family, it comes with the duty, it's yours. But do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will temper you like a show, Dr. Rowe. Before you go, before you back and run away. I wonder what Benny and then we have to say. Before you go, before you think you run away. You tell the world you go lock Caldahan up once you get the vote. You say the buck is going to stop at the TP top when you took your oath. The airport scandal, section 34, email gate. Like a raging bull, you declared war and we took the plate. But since you get your turn, nobody in jail for corruption. Since you get your turn, no members of the opposition in prison. Since you get 2 turns, you promise to set things right. White collar crime you vow to fight, but is a set back with no bite. Remember, it's we who call pan the racist, we even call him rapist. Say him a fuck set up in jail till he come out looking frail. So if we say your government represents you 1%, where the rich get richer, the poor man in the gutter. But do not believe your powers of Lecato could override the power of this calypso. The ancestors wouldn't allow Dr. Pharaoh. Sing! Before you go, before you back and run away. So much unemployment, but still you raise your pay. Before you go, before you take it away. I remember deceased Patrick Manning named Europe, the Rottweiler, because every car that pass around the corner, you run down the tire. Political battles that came your way, you stood up and fought. And when they came with this slander, I dare you say, you took them to court. So we gave you a turn to guard, protect, defend the treasury. We give you a turn to secure the national security. We give you 2 turns to be the mastermind. Reduce violence and crime, but murders are the highest of all time. Remember, it's we who call Manning Trucker. We say he is a piper. That's all. We keep Patos Talos, kick him up Bali's house. So if we say you are a puppet, you're lying in your butt pocket. And with your shining bald head, you dread and a naughty dread. Well, do not believe because you brought money down. You couldn't do the same to this Calypsonian. And then all the other go. Dr. Pharaoh! Say before.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's go for that quick break. It's your turn now. Let's go for that break. We'll be right back to wrap up. Don't forget, put your closing quotes in the chat and send your closing voice notes. We'll be right back after this. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Tommy, you want to go first?
I don't mind. He who receives a benefit with gratitude repays the first installment of it. He who receives a benefit with gratitude repays the first installment of it. Like I always say, you, person in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Like I always say, I love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see you at tomorrow's edition, God willing. Good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
10 most powerful Bible verses that'll change your life. Philippians 1 verse 6. God didn't bring you this far to leave you. Romans 8 verse 18. The pain that you've been feeling can't compare to the joy that is coming. John 13 verse 7. You may not understand what I am doing, Someday you will. 1 Peter 5 verse 7. Overthinking will kill your peace. Pray and leave it to God, for he cares about you. Ephesians 2 verse 19. Whenever you feel unloved, unimportant, or insecure, remember to whom you belong. Psalm 30 verse 5. Soon you'll laugh in places you cried. Keep going. God is with you every step you take. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 8. Love never fails. If it fail, it was never true love. Romans 12 verse 1. God gives his strongest warriors the toughest battles. Jeremiah 29 verse 12. On the days you pray, God will listen. Proverbs 4:23. Be careful of what you think because your thoughts control your life. Comment amen and share with a friend to spread the gospel.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, I lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. So, folks, let's go to the chat and let's see who have some voice notes in there. Let me see. Okay, here we go.
My closing comments. For the life of my big two, I just don't understand these promoters of the yellow. How you could feel comfortable to go down the road of corruption. The Jindal and Dungal and all these different places. Government trying to bring investment here. All right, they have something that probably they feel they could go over that and deal with the thing so that at the end of the day, the citizenry would be better off. Okay, you say corruption, right, bam, bam, bam. But right here in Trinidad and Tobago, boys, you have people who are before the court who wouldn't file the bloody defense. And you know you have no problem with that. You probably doing like them and saying corrupt, politically motivated. Politically motivated, my turkey. Go and file your defense and prove yourself. And then get a whole set of money. Huh? Listen now. Google didn't do anything different to you, no partner, Chumakian. Because you accuse me of lying and you tell me you will bring the proof, you tell me to remind you, I remind you how much weeks now and I'm still waiting and you can't bring it. I know the reason. I know the reason. But the opportunity is yours to prove to me that I'm lying, I'm a liar. That's your opportunity. You will let that pass, bro? Nah, man, don't let that pass now. All right, and people, God is love no matter what. No matter what color. No matter who in the government. God is love. Okay? Good night.
Okay. Pro, I thought he said he don't lie. That's what he said. Okay, let me get this other voice note.
Good day, Mr. Wall Street and Mr. Tommy, Uncle Tommy. I want George of the Jungle to know that Munilal did file the matter. Yeah? He did file it in December. He was on record of saying so. So another wrong story and misinformation from George of the Jungle coming there again. Clean yourself up, George. You're sounding ridiculous. Clean yourself up.
Next one get exposed. PNM Georgia get exposed, boy. Yeah, the man say he filed a defense long time. Lisa, welcome. Lisa, closing comment. He expects nothing. He who expects nothing shall not be disappointed. Confucius. Listen to this, folks. From PNM Fox. Since you always on the Bible, I always on the Bible. You mean he talking to Gordon Joseph? So Gordon Joseph, PNM Fox sends this for you, eh? Since you always on Bible, what does the Bible say about people who criticize? Do not criticize one another, my friends. If you criticize or judge another Christian, you criticize and judge the law. If you judge the law, then you are no longer one who obeys the law, but one who judges it. I think this is verse 12. That was verse 11. I guess this verse 12. God is the only lawgiver and judge. And PNM Fox, I think you sent that for Gordon Joseph. Gordon Joseph, that was for you. Caribbean Soul, closing comment. Peace don't mean being in a place with no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means being in the midst of things and still calm in the heart. Mickey Ghostwriter says, when the UNC win, everybody wins, especially the poor PNM sycophants and their children. Pension will be raised, not cut, as Rowley wants to do. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Intellectual. Well, all that toilet paper, they can't help themselves but move to the rhythm and lyrics. Correct. Slimy says President Trump began withdrawing U.S. forces from Europe. Trump shuts down U.S. military base in Alexandroupoli, Greece. Unless Zelensky agrees to U.S. term, all U.S. forces will be withdrawn. Okay. Mr. Intellectual, closing comment. There's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Okay. All right. And Tommy Muhammad, closing comment. Closing comment is that Gordon Maloney should stop lying to himself and believe in a criminal party, which is the PNM. Okay. I think that's it, folks. Okay. We out of here, folks. See you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. We will be, oh my God, I stopped that. We will be right. We will be back with you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. I'm out of here. We are out of here. Bye-bye.
Before you go, before you I wanna fly. You began in the Senate of opposition and waited your turn. Then with Manning as your PM giving directions, you studied and learned. You paid attention to Robbie Pandekamla, observed all their mistakes. So there is not one excuse that you can make, none that we can take, cause we give you a turn to ride the DPM1 motor car. You change the whole interior with propaganda, it's smelling strong sour. We gave you 2 turns as PM of this nation, so now it's my Creole obligation to give you a third before your resignation. Remember, it's we who call Eric Duffy, we call Chambers Duncy is your. It's we who beat Robbie like a Bobali. So if we say you are a bully, don't take it personally. Go tell your friends and your family, it comes with the duty, it's yours. But do not believe that we are afraid to call a donkey a ass or a spade a spade. We will pepper you like a show, Dr. Rowe. Before you go, before you back and run away. I wonder what Benny and then we have to say. Before you go, before you think you tell the world you go lock Caldahat up once you get the vote. You say the buck is going to stop at the TV top when you took your oath. The airport scandal, section 24, email gate. Like a raging bull, you declared war and we took the bait. But since you get your turn, nobody in jail for corruption. Since you get your turn, no members of the opposition in prison. Since you get 2 turns, you promise to set things right. White collar crime you vow to fight, but is a set back with no bite. Remember, it's we who call pan the racist, we even call him rapist. Say him a box end up in jail till he come out looking real. So if we say your government represents you 1%, where the rich get richer, the poor man in the gutter. But do not believe your powers of Lekato gonna override the power of this calypso. The ancestors wouldn't allow Dr. Pharaoh. Sing before you go, before you back and run away. So much unemployment, but still you raise your pay. Before you go, before you take it away. I remember deceased Patrick Manning named Europe, the Rottweiler, because every car that pass around the corner, you run down the tire. Political battles that came your way, you stood up and fought. And when they came with this slander, I dare you say, you took them to court. So we gave you a turn to guard, protect, defend, we treasure. We give you a turn to secure national security. We give you 2 turns to be the mastermind. Reduce violence and crime, but murders are the highest of all time. Remember, it's we who call Manning Trucker. We say he is a piper. Answer. We keep a toss like a louse. Kick him up, Bali's a house. So if we say you are a puppet, you're lying in your butt pocket. And with your shining bald head, you're dreader than naughty dread. Well, do not believe because you brought money down. You couldn't do the same to this Calypsonian. And then all the other down. Dr. Pharaoh! Say before you go, before you back and run away. Well, watch that behavior. Just as Patrick said, before you go, before you think you get away. No. After 45 years of public service, you deserve arrest. So you're anointed as you're not too young to try it. The mess. Now we hearing that you support this, having real problems. Election, they voted for a friendly face to say that they say you failed in your turn to diversify the economy. You failed in your turn to create a real creative industry. You failed with your turn to be a superstar. Legalize marijuana and make Fitzgerald the line minister. Remember, it's we who call Kamala Trumka. She's smoking marijuana. When you say what's that, you talk about she kept. No. So if she talk about your father, the young thing that you slaughter. What? Oops, did I mention his $1 million pension? Well, do not believe you invincible or that the young star is really capable. And we hope that you don't get vexed, but you don't start your turn next. Before you go, before you back and run away. Because I don't care what the toilet people say. Before you go, before you think you get away. I want to fly. Santa, we love you. The Black Starlet sent me here today. The spirit of Black Starlet.